Thank you, Paul. No hero, that's for sure. You know, it's so good. Thank you for being here today, Senator Parker, our Veterans Commissioners, Delaware Veterans Commission. Thank you, Representative Jakes, for acknowledging them. It's really difficult for me to follow on and try to give you some reflections after two dynamic speakers like Senator Parker and Representative Jakes. But it's so good to be with all of you today, Veterans Service Organizations, Major General Timmons, Command Chief Master Sergeant Patty Odger, who's the top enlisted person in our Delaware National Guard, Colonel Corey Simmons, who's going to be leaving us soon, right, Corey? But you're going to take command of another organization, so he's moving up the commander. So thank you for your service to Delaware and the Air Force. It's good to have our elected officials here, all our veteran service organizations, our Gold Star families, all of you great veterans and family members. But when I look around, something's wrong. Senator Carper, you talked about the commencement at the University of Delaware this morning. 3,000 people maybe? 25,000. All right, so I'll have to do some other funny, fuzzy math here. 25,000, but a lot of them probably didn't come from the state of Delaware. God knows how many we have at our beaches this weekend. 100,000, 200,000, what do you think? Somewhere in there. But think about the state of Delaware, a state now of 971,000 people. We're approaching 1 million. And you look around here, and we have a tent set up. And we haven't even filled all the seats here. Something's wrong there. And I think we need to think about it and reflect on that. I want to thank my good friend, past Commander and Commissioner Paul Laudazone, for inviting me to be this year's speaker and allowing me once again in the capacity of a retired member of the military to address you. Because I believe that this ceremony, more than any other Memorial Day commemoration in our state, captures the true essence of Memorial Day. Why? Just look out here at these flags and look at the graves of those who gave their all for our country. Today's remembrance at this cemetery is a highly charged spiritual experience for me. Since, as was said before, this is indeed, ladies and gentlemen, hallowed ground. Hallowed ground because it's the final resting place for those who served our nation as members of our armed forces. Many have died in mortal combat to ensure our freedom and liberties, and many others died outside of combat, but all in dedication to the preservation of our great nation. All deserve to be memorialized today, and all citizens, not only of Delaware, but the United States, need to memorialize them. My father, a World War II veteran, and my brother, a veteran of the U.S. Army, are buried here. So for me, and for so many of you, this is indeed hallowed ground. This cemetery carries a special meaning, and a personal meaning for me, and also for many of you. It's the final resting place of not only my father, but my mother. My parents, who effectively ingrained in me the tradition of military service and the deep, abiding respect for our flag and all that it represents. I applaud all of you, and I didn't mean to chastise you because you're here. I applaud all of you for your presence here today, which manifests your commitment to ensuring that all of those buried here have not died in vain, and that we as a people will not forget their service and their sacrifice. It's gratifying to see many loved ones of our hometown heroes who gave their last full measure. We share your grief and pledge our ongoing love and support as we commit ourselves to the pledge to never forget. I ask again that you acknowledge our Gold Star families who are present with us this morning. For today's members of our United States military, the mission to defend freedom lives on, and it's strengthened by the eternal memory of American patriots who gave their lives to preserve peace and democracy for future generations. No words can adequately capture the valor of the men and women we honor today. But thanks to America's noble servicemen and women, freedom still endures. And today, as we pay homage to our nation's fallen, let us reaffirm our national commitment of keeping the torch of freedom burning for tomorrow. Let's support the brave Americans who are defending our way of life as we speak in far-off places around the globe. Places like Afghanistan and Syria and Iraq and in Africa, where our troops are putting their lives on the line to protect us and to liberate people from oppressive regimes, and the multitude of other hot spots around the globe. Let's think of them. They proudly stand ready to defend our freedom and protect the weak and oppressed. These are the men and women who over the years who have given so much. Yes, even their lives in defense of this, the greatest nation on the face of the earth. While those we honor today came from all walks of life, they shared some fundamental qualities. They embodied courage, pride, determination, selflessness, dedication to duty, and great personal integrity. All the qualities needed to serve a cause greater than oneself. That's why your attendance today at this Memorial Day ceremony is so important. It sends a clear signal that America stands united behind our armed forces, just as we have in the past, just as we will in the future. It says that all of you care about this country and take time to remember the men and women who have made the ultimate sacrifice for our country. May they live forever in our memories. And may we honor them by doing everything we can to protect freedom for future generations. That's why you all serve. Protect it. Protect it whenever and wherever it's threatened. So, God bless all of you for being here today. God bless all of you for your service and sacrifice. And may God bless our great state of Delaware and the United States of America. Thank you, my friends.
We've been trying to get General Vavala for many years. We've been friends for many years. And he's always missed our convention. We always had somebody there. So this year, the Department of Delaware, the Distinguished Service Award, Department of Delaware, honors Francis D. Vavala, Major General, U.S. Army, retired. Members throughout our state of Delaware sincerely thank you for bringing new levels of devotion to a grateful nation, care and concern for ill and injured heroes. Your generous service on behalf of these men and women stands before the American people as an example of honor and faithfulness. AOJ calls for our Commander, Mark Bushman, Adjutant, Paul B. Lawson, Executive Director, May 19, 2018.
Paul, thank you. It's quite unnecessary. I'm not worthy, but this means the world to me. It's from the Disabled American Veterans and my good friend, Paul Lordazoon. I will cherish this. Thank you all. I appreciate it.